Protest that seems to have turned violent at Delhi's Jantar Mantar, where barricades were breached, police action and a massive showdown that unfolded on the streets of the national capital, high drama and chaotic scenes at Jantar Mantar, where police had to resort to lathi charge to disperse the crowd as this massive showdown between the protesters and the security personnel. Now, with the CJP's Sansad Chalo march that has taken a violent turn, where hundreds of the supporters and the netas who gathered, who have been extending support to this movement, have raised slogans and demanding the immediate resignation of the Education Minister over the NEET paper leaks. Now, meanwhile, protesters who tried to breach the barricades to jump over them directly clashed with the police, and the pictures that are now coming in that the crowd did manage successfully through breaking one of the initial layers of the police barricades. Now, to bring the situation under control, the police had to resort to lathi charge, where the Delhi police earlier made their position absolutely clear that no one will be allowed to march towards the parliament. Security that has been beefed up, the entire New Delhi district that has been fortified, several of the protesters that have also been detained. Meanwhile, according to this latest update, what we are learning through sources that on one side, CJP has been claiming that they are engaging in dialogue with the government there, but government sources are saying that there is no meeting that is taking place between JP Nadda and CJP protesters. Now, according to the individuals who are leading the CJP, they have now put out a post suggesting that they are on their way to meet with JP Nadda to have and engage with dialogue so that with these protests, exactly what would be the future outcome. But on part of the government sources, it is now being claimed, and rather a denial that is now coming in, saying that they are not engaging in any dialogue with the protesters there or the one who are leading this protest. So, Pragya, clarity on that front, please, because one side CJP has been claiming that they are holding talks with the Union Minister.
Well, absolutely, Amita. And in fact, we spoke to government sources. They said that there is no talk or dialogue with the protesting students right now. As of now, there is no schedule of this particular meeting, which CJP is also claiming. The government sources also said that there is no need to speak to them. There is no reason for Mr. JP Nadda also not to meet them and speak to them, because what they are demanding cannot be fulfilled, which is the resignation of Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. And the government stand is very clear that they are taking all the steps that they could to ensure there is, full transparency as far as NEET examinations are concerned. In fact, they have taken reformative measures as well as far as these examinations are concerned. But for now, government sources deny any sort of meeting with CJP representatives.
So that means as far as the union ministers are concerned, they are still holding their own meetings at the parliament, at the Sansad. So there is no engagement whatsoever with the CJP leaders.
Absolutely, because the CJP leaders in fact claim that they are going to meet Mr. JP Nadda. Mr. JP Nadda has already left the parliament. He had to go somewhere and he is not in parliament anymore. So, if they claim that they are coming here to meet him, it looks like that it is impossible right now. As of now, JP Nadda is not in the parliament. And in fact, the government sources have also said that there is no schedule of such meeting. No conversation has happened regarding that meeting with Mr. JP Nadda.
Yes. All right. Pragya, continue to be with us. I'm told Mohit is also connected with us right now. Mohit, then we are looking at some clarity as far as if there is any dialogue or engagement in talks happening between the two sides, because government sources are denying.
Well, yes, in fact, the government sources have clearly stated that as of now, they will not be meeting Vijay Deepke or sort of that it was being claimed by the Cockroach Janata Party that JP Nadda, senior union minister, would be meeting them. And then the government sources have clearly stated that as of now, they are not meeting anybody. But given the fact, Amita, this unprecedented security nearby Parliament, given the fact that how people in large numbers, in hundreds and thousands, they have gathered in central Delhi, the network is also down. Given the fact that how exactly the Parliament session is going on, today is the first day, there's unprecedented security over here. While on one hand we see that the session is going on, the opposition party leaders are raising this particular issue of the Cockroach Janata Party protest. On the other hand, the government sources have clearly stated that they will not be, as of now, they are not meeting anybody from the Cockroach Janata Party. Given the fact that how the government has already maintained, Amita, that the action is being taken against those who have been indulged in NEET paper leak. The paper has been conducted again. The retest is successful, and hence, as of now, there is no need of Dharmendra Pradhan resigning. As of now, no decision has been taken in that particular regard, and perhaps that is why the opposition is raising this. The Cockroach Janata Party is raising this. But then there is unprecedented security near the Parliament over here, near Vijay Chowk, outside the Parliament. Given the fact that how the students and the people who are supporting the CJP, they have come over here in huge numbers, and still while we speak, we see that the protests are happening in the vicinity and the security is being beefed up. But the government sources have clearly stated that as of now, no representative from the government is meeting the Cockroach Janata Party leaders, be it Saurabh Das or Abhijit Dipke. Back to you.
Right, but you know, Pragya, as far as this issue is concerned, it has very much resonated in the parliament today. I mean, a stormy start, and at least on 2 occasions we are looking at the parliament right at the beginning of the first day has also been adjourned. Well, let me connect with Shivam on this. Shivam, looking at the current situation, government is denying no talks happening. There is no requirement. CJP leaders, are they then trying to mislead? Then who are they engaging in talks with? Because they were seen leaving from the area. Shivam, live update, please.
Yes, Amita. So what we've been given to understand so far, what happened there, what unfolded there was that these protesters breached 3 layers of security. Then the last layer of security was just ahead of the Parliamentary Street police station. And then there you see Ashutosh and Saurabh Das comes in, and then they address the entire crowd. They tell them that you need to calm down, you need to just sit here because now we have been given the permission, or the government has approached them, is what they told the entire audience there. And from there was an effort to pacify the crowd, because again they were marching towards the parliament. They were breaking one barriers after the other, and then it became the major issue. So the question now here is, if on one side the CJP and the spokesperson are saying that they have been invited basically to have a conversation, and the government is open to have a conversation, while on the other hand government sources, as Mohit and Pragya were telling us, has categorically denied that there is no scope of conversation as of now. So the question is, was it done just to pacify the crowd so that the things doesn't get out of control? Because clearly even after that, one layer of security was also breached, and after that the baton charge happened. We've seen the visuals coming in from there where the police had to, baton charge. They had to resort to the forces.
Does this indicate that actually the ones who are spearheading this movement as far as the Cockroach Janata Party is concerned, their own leaders are now no longer part of this protest? So if they are engaging in dialogue with the government as they claim, government, however, has been denying that there is no meeting happening whatsoever. And according to latest update, both, once again, this is for the 3rd time, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha that has been adjourned. Lok Sabha till about 1 p.m, Rajya Sabha till about 12:50. So that seems to be the drama that has been unfolding inside the House as well. As far as Parliament is concerned, opposition that has been raising the issue. We have Shefali also connected with us. So Shefali, what are we now looking? Where is, and how is this protest now moving on? Because the ones who are spearheading it are no longer part of the protest.
Right, we are outside Jantar Mantar, and you can see the police here deployed, heavy police is deployed. The people you are also seeing here are also waiting for some kind of clarity if there is going to be a Sansad March or not. Many people have been talking amongst each other, asking for some clarity from the CJP spokesperson as to what have now they decided. So yes, there are a lot of people who have gathered here. You can see the inside as well. There are thousands of protesters inside, and while outside as well, because of the lathi charge, many had fled and have come outside while still waiting for some answers from the Cockroach Janata Party, asking for, if at all there is going to be a Sansad March towards towards the Parliament, if they will be heading towards the Parliament or not, as there is no clarity given to them by the CJP.
Right, so that seems to be now from chaos to confusion is now what we are looking at. It seems that things have settled for now. In fact, giving us an indication that the people there at the protest side, they themselves are now seeking clarity as to what then can they do next. As looking at the lathi charge and the huge presence of the police, many of them decided not to participate in this protest march. But however, there were moments that the crowd that went out of control, barricades seems to have been breached. You're looking at the presence of politicians there as well. But for now it seems that the situation which has been brought under control, and meanwhile the individuals who are spearheading this movement associated with the Cockroach Janata Party, they seems to have left the ground over there. They say that they are meeting with the Union Minister JP Nadda. However, the government sources are completely denied that no such meeting is taking place. Now, when we speak of the parliament, this is for the third time, Bhavtosh, that both Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha has been adjourned amid opposition ruckus. Bhavtosh, if you are connected, can you tell us the situation on ground? Has the internet services been restored? Well, Shefali, if you can take up that question, having some problem connecting with Bhavtosh, but what are we now looking at as far as around the area is concerned? Is it now returning to normalcy?
No, there is still certain, ourselves are feeling, you know, there are certain problem with in terms of network, as calls are not, we are unable to make calls, or we are unable to send across messages, use WhatsApp or any other platform. So yes, there is still some kind of suspension that we can see here, while people are unable to speak to make calls or send messages. So it still remains as to if officially it has been lifted, but on ground we don't know. On ground all we know is that it has still not, the phones are not working as of now. We are still outside the Jantar Mantar, and in the vicinity as well we are facing certain
problems. So the protesters there,
outside.
you can see in the pictures, still seem to be camping at Jantar Mantar, but they are awaiting clarity as to what could be their next move. Will they continue with their protest march, or they are ready to disperse? We have Sabyasachi as well with us. Sabyasachi, if the protest march for now, you know, has been paused, looking at the pictures, and Shivam, if you can take up that question as well. We are now, Sabya, if you can take up that question, where exactly then are the individuals from the CJP? Because they said that they are leaving for a meeting with JP Nadda. However, government is saying that no such meeting is taking place.
Well, should we show you, we are reporting outside JP Nadda's residence. Meanwhile, there is no movement as of now. But what we are learning from the sources is that the government have reached out to the CJP team for talks. The DCP New Delhi, Sachin Sharma, is talking on centre's behalf with the CJP team. And the CJP members were initially offered talks with the district magistrate, then a secretary to the union minister, and also a member of state, which was rejected by the members as per the sources. Now the CJP wants a dialogue with the Prime Minister and a cabinet minister, and they have submitted the names of the minister to the DCP, is what we are learning from our sources. Meanwhile, we are reporting outside Union Minister JP Nadda's residence. There are talks going on that Saurav Das could meet Union Minister JP Nadda. So at his residence, media presence is also increasing, but Minister is currently not at his residence. There has been no increase of the security, so we have to wait whether this meeting actually happens at Union Minister residence or somewhere else.
All right, because the government is clearly denying that no such meeting is taking place. However, it seems that internet services that have still been, suspended at the area in New Delhi district. Let's play out this ground report that came in when the clashes were being reported.
Police station and roads leading towards Parliament. As you can see, the protesters and the demonstrators are trying to scale the barricade. You can see over hundreds of these protesters have moved from Jantar Mantar and are now trying to move towards Parliament. Continuously from early in the morning, the police have been telling them that any violation of 163 BNS would mean that they will be detained. Attempts are being made to tell them that this is illegal. Large number of these protesters from early in the morning moved from Jantar Mantar towards Parliament. These protesters, numbering into hundreds, have done so. The police have said that this would be violation of law. The police have been making the announcement from this van, and the rapid action force have also gathered in large number. The police have said that the protest was limited to Jantar Mantar. More importantly, this protest also, these protests and protesters have been told that probatory orders are in place from 24th of July. So this protest also has an expiry date till 24th of July. With Sujit Bhavtosh Singh for Times Now.
Well, dramatic pictures that had unfolded some time back. Kritika, what are we now looking at? Internet services have been still affected, but the police had to resort to lathi charge. Many of them have also been detained.
Well, yes, that is what we also saw. In fact, there have been attempts to push the barricades, the multiple barricades that have been set up at different locations around Jantar Mantar. We saw how the protesters, when they started pushing in, that is when the RAF forces, in fact, resorted to lathi charge. There were also instances of stone pelting as well. Protesters did pick up, in fact, the stones that were lying around at the site as well and hurled them. There were people who were, in fact, hurt as well. So these scattered instances were also seen. Currently, we have seen that the entire area surrounding Jantar Mantar as well, whether it is towards the Ashoka Road or Firozshah Road as well, multiple protesters are still continuing to head towards the Jantar Mantar protest site. They're all carrying banners and, in fact, sloganeering along the way. The area from Connaught Place towards Ashoka Road is also currently.
But is there clarity as to what they could do next? I mean, will they continue with their protest march or await instructions from the CJP leaders who, I believe, have been saying that they are leaving the protest site to meet Union Minister JP Nadda? However, Sabyasachi has been reporting from there denying that there is no such meeting that is being planned. So, Kritika, is there clarity on that front?
Amita, we are yet to hear on a final word that could come in from Saurav Das or any other spokesperson as well from the CJP, because earlier in the morning, remember, they had in fact stated that the Delhi police has told them that the government is open for dialogue if the protesters want to in fact engage in a discussion as well. At that point, Saurav Das had said that the protesters, including the office bearers of the CJP, had been looking forward to deliberations since day one and will also be open to this option if the government does in fact invite them to have this discussion. However, currently we are also hearing that there was no in fact office bearer who was present to lead these protesters when they were at the barricades to in fact lead them to any sort of a march or in fact to ask them to head back as well. So that is what we saw was lacking at the point in Jantar Mantar. Currently there seems to be a lack in fact messaging towards the different groups who are now joining. We've seen ISA, we've seen SFI, we've seen in fact other groups as well, the student wings of Aam Aadmi Party, in fact Aam Aadmi Party leaders also all assemble at Jantar Mantar. So of course there is currently not a singular space wherein messaging or in fact the next steps are in fact emerging from. Over to you, Amita.
All right. So Shivam, if not at Jantar Mantar, where are we looking as far as these protesters camping? Because reports have been suggesting that many of them decided to leave the protest and not participate, looking at the police action that was initiated. Right now, a report suggests that Raisina Road is also packed with CJP protesters.
Well, exactly, Amit. In fact, Raisina Road is just opposite to the Jantar Mantar Road. So this is just a straight way that eventually goes to the Parliament. So it's just a roundabout, and then there is Raisina Road as well. The point is that Jantar Mantar is also having multiple gates, and all of those roads leading to Jantar Mantar are also being packed with the protesters. There have been multiple barricading on different sides. One way in the morning Kritika was reporting, then I was reporting, and our other reporters were extensively covering the entire path. But we have seen what happened earlier in the morning was multiple layer of barricading was breached. At that time, police was in a state of panic, and then they resorted eventually when only the two last stages of barricading were left. At that time, the baton charge happened. What was more interesting to see was the baton charge happened at the same time when the spokesperson were on the stage trying and appealing to the protesters not to cross the barricades, but they were then also crossing the barricades. So at that point, when things got out of control from the hands of organizers as well, at that time police had to resort to violence, because then there was no central voice or central person who was in contact and who was coordinating this entire protest, and it could have led to a law and order situation. Again, we have seen a lot of people getting injured. The protesters were injured, the police officials were injured, certain CRPF personnel were also injured. The point here remains now, when they have said on that particular stage that now the government has invited them to have a conversation. But what Sabya was explaining, that from the government side, it was the police administration. And let me tell you, Amita, for almost a month now, police is the direct contact with these protesters, be it Saurabh Das or Ashutosh. We've been there for almost a month, and the DCP of New Delhi, Sachin Sharma, was the first contact person, and he has been there in the contact. So if this
yes, because it was swift action on part of the police, just days before the monsoon session of Parliament, working on the orders and the directions that have been given by the Delhi High Court to shift Sonam Wangchuk to Safdarjung Hospital. And he's also kept a few demands that he would be ready to then end his fast, to break his fast. So we are awaiting some clarity there on the ground, exactly where is this protest heading now. And of course, the updates that are also constantly coming in from the government side, despite the Parliament, at least on 3 occasions till now, has been adjourned. So thanking our reporters, they're joining us here on the ground itself as the protest in Jantar Mantar, at Jantar Mantar, that continues up till the Parliament. We're going to head into a short break.